YouTube. What's going on, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another live, guys. And today's live is going to be on the waiver wire. Yes, I did the waiver wire video yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to talk about all the players that I wanted to. So today, I'm going to talk about all the players that you should be picking up in week 5. Yes, picking up these guys so you can try to win your championship. So, guys, as you come in, ask any questions you got, or ask me any kind of waiver wire questions or anything, guys, that you have pertaining to fantasy. So I'm going to put the ticker down, and I'm going to let people come in. Thank you, guys, for tuning in, as always. What's going on, guys? Like I said, it's waiver wire. Let's get these players. Let's stack these players. Let's get this championship. Let's go. It's Tuesday. So, my first comment, my homie, Second Take says, what up, TD? What up, bro? What's going on? My homie, Morton Castillo, he wants a shirt. He got one coming. I got you, bro. Thank you for tuning in, as always. Kevin says, what's up, TD? What's going on, Kevin? So, guys, before I get to some of these comments, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do some of my waiver wire acquisitions, guys, the guys that you should be picking up. And I'm going to start off with quarterbacks. And I'm going to give you 5 guys that you should be looking to pick up on your team. So, let's start. The first guy that you should be looking to pick up this week, if he's on the waiver wire, is Trey Lance. Yes, Trey Lance. I said what I said. Trey Lance, guys. So, listen, the reason why you should be picking up Trey Lance, guys, yes, he's a rookie quarterback, but he's a dual threat quarterback. And being a dual threat quarterback, guys, puts your floor at 20 to 25 points in most normal standard scoring. And I'm talking about PPR leagues and stuff like that. So Trey Lance, guys, his floor with his running upside, he could have 2 rushing touchdowns and throw for one and end up being the top 5 quarterback for the week. So pick up Trey Lance, guys. And this is why you should have already stashed Trey Lance, because Jimmy Garoppolo could go down. And he went down. Now, they saying that Jimmy might play, but you still pick up Trey Lance. You don't play that game. If you need a quarterback to stream this week, and you have a weak quarterback, then you pick up Trey Lance. But I'm not telling you to pick up Trey Lance and drop some of these top guys. You're not dropping no Matthew Stafford. You're not even dropping Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins and these guys have been playing too well. But if you got guys that are below that in the bottom tier, like, let me think, guys. Let me look at some quarterbacks. You got Big Ben. You had the Miami quarterback. You had Tua. You got Jameis Winston. I'd rather play Trey Lance, but I'm not starting him over no Josh Allen, no Kyler Murray, no Lamar Jackson. So don't even ask those questions. And I say that, guys, very genuine. I don't mean it like that, but I say, like, you got to play Trey Lance. You got to play Trey Lance over the bottom guys, but not over these top 10 guys. So the second quarterback that you should be targeting to pick up, and I think I love this matchup for this week, is Trevor Lawrence. Yes, I said it, Trevor Lawrence. And guys, the reason why you should be picking up Trevor Lawrence is because he got an easy smash this week. Let me see. Let me make sure I got my stuff right. Let me see. Yes. So guys, he's playing the Titans. The Titans is the weakest defense of all defenses. I'm talking about Jaguars, Dolphins, whoever. The Titans is a smash play. So I will play Trevor Lawrence over, what's the guy I said, over Jacoby Brissett, over Tua, over Jameis Winston. So go pick up Trevor Lawrence. I like his matchup, and you might be on to something. You might have him. He might be startable going forward, but you ain't going to find out until you have him. So I like Trevor Lawrence. The next guy, yes, guys, I went 3 rookies in a row, is Zach Wilson. And the reason why I'm saying that you should be playing Zach Wilson, guys, is he playing the Falcons. The Falcons is the second worst defense in the whole NFL. So Zach Wilson, he's not scared. He'll throw 3 picks or he can throw for 3 touchdowns. I like a quarterback that way. I like a quarterback that's not scared in the pocket. A quarterback that's not scared to put the ball out so his players can make plays. So I like Zach Wilson. They play in Atlanta. Corey Davis is a smash play. Michael Carter is a play. I like these guys going forward this week. Okay, so the fourth guy that I think you should be picking up for a quarterback on the waiver wire is Taysom Hill. And listen, I've been telling y'all to stash him. Listen, you can play him even if James Starr, you can play him because he's getting a lot of rushing touchdowns. So they're trying to do whatever they can to get in the red zone or score touchdowns. Taysom Hill is going to be used. And if anything happens to Jameis, you got a starting quarterback that's a dual threat. And that means he has a nice floor of 20-some points. So remember, dual threat quarterbacks are quarterbacks that you always should target because they give you the higher floors and the safest, the highest ceilings and the safest floors. All right, and the last quarterback that you should be picking up is Taylor Heinicke, and he's balling out, guys. He's not scared to put the ball out in harm's way too. So sometimes you got to take a chance. Now this week is he don't have a great matchup, but I'm okay with having him on my team and putting him over a lot of other lower level quarterbacks. So I like Taylor Heinicke going in to week 5 if you need to pick him up. So let me answer some questions in the chat, and then I'm gonna get on to my next position, which would be running backs. Okay, let me go up in the chat, guys. And I appreciate everybody being in here. As always, make sure we get these likes up and subscribe if you're new. But Second Take says, Trey Lance or Kirk Cousins to be my quarterback 2. My quarterback 1 is now Matt Stafford. I think you're getting too cute right here. You got Kirk Cousins, you got Matt Stafford. And if you want to keep Trey Lance on your bench and to hold off for other people getting them, then that's a whole different story. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you to put him over Kirk Cousins when Kirk Cousins has been doing good all year long. So I don't think he's like on no trend to have a bunch of bad games. So I'm telling you, yes, it's okay to pick up Trey Lance Second Take, but stash him because I'm not. You can't play him over Kirk Cousins. You can't play him over Matt Stafford. That's just my opinion. But if you want to do that, that's fine. If you want to pick him up and play him over a guy because you feel it in your gut, that's okay. I'm not going to tell you not to do that either. So, yes, Trey Lance is a pickup, but I'm not playing him over Kirk Cousins. I'm not dropping Kirk Cousins for Trey Lance because he could be out there for 1 week and then Jimmy comes back. Or he might not even play because we still got to wait it out. So you're going to want to spend this fab and you're not even going to play him and you got 2 killer quarterbacks. You're only going to use them one time on a bye. Second Take says Knox, Gesicki, or Cowboys tight end. Who to be my tight end 2? I got Pitts as tight end 1. I say Schultz. Schultz been balling out. I like Gesicki, but I don't know who the quarterback's going to be. So I would say Schultz, Second Take. What's going on, Martin Castillo? What's going on, bro? Yes, you should pick up Trey Lance. And I don't know who your other quarterbacks is, but you should pick up Trey Lance because he has a chance to play this week and he can boom. Second Take says Pat's defense or Minnesota's defense? Pat's defense. Then the man, what's going on, bro? Second Take says, do I pick up Visca, Crowder, Tim Patrick, or Gainwell? Gainwell will be my RB5. Yeah, but you can play him in the flex. I would say Visca other than Gainwell. Crowder and Tim Patrick. Crowder, yes, did target him a lot. So you could pick up him for PPR, Crowder. He should get 6 or 7 targets. Tim Patrick don't have a good quarterback, so I would fade him this week just because his quarterback's going to be Drew Lock. So I don't want him Drew Lock. I love Gainwell. Gainwell's a beast. But it seems like you got a bunch of RBs already, so it's going to be hard for him to break your starting lineup. So to me, I would go LaVisca. Because, you got DJ Chark out. So Visca could have a bigger role. And I like Visca. He's very talented. Okay, so my homie Kevin. What's going on, Kevin? Kevin says, TD, who do you think is the RB to pick up this week? Damian Williams, Gainwell, or P. Ryan? Gainwell. Damian Williams, I don't trust no running back in the Bears offense because they don't have a good offensive line. They're not even using Justin Fields to help the run game. So why would I tell you to play Damian Williams? That's not as talented as Montgomery. So no. P. Ryan, if Mixon don't play, P. Ryan has a chance to get a lot of work, but Chris Evans will also get work too. So I say it's more like a 60-40 split in the Bengals backfield. But Gainwell, he's the second running back. He has a nice little role. He's gonna get 12 touches a game, and he has a big touchdown upside. So if anything happens to Miles Sanders, you got a bell cow. P. Ryan, these guys are gonna split carries. Damian Williams, I don't even think he gets the full workload. And I don't think he's gonna be good in the Bears offense. Then does he in PPR? Can he get 7 to 8 catches? That's possible. Maybe they use him like that. Who knows? Kevin also says, is Tyson droppable at this point? Yes, you got to move on. You can't wait. When a guy don't even play, you got to move on from him. I get that. Now, if a guy he get targets, but he don't get a lot of catches, then maybe not. But when the guy is a healthy scratch, I'm moving on. So you can drop him, bro. The second take said, I said what I said. Aaron Jones would be your RB1 this season. I don't know about that, bro. But right now, you look like you might be right. I don't want none of Aaron Jones. I'm still stashing A.J. Dillon in case anything happened to Aaron Jones. I don't like that he's not in a full workload, and they don't even use him like Christian McCaffrey. I just don't want a spot start from week to week. Yeah, he can go out there and give you 40 points because Aaron Rodgers targeted him, or they can go out and split carries with A.J. Dillon. I don't want nobody challenging my running back. Yeah, I got Antonio Gibson because that's the best value that I could have got. I don't like what they're doing with J.D. McKissic. So if I could trade up and get Saquon Barkley, yes, I would do that. So I don't want nobody coming in and get my running back touches unless they tired. So Zeke, he's getting all the golden touches. So if you get golden touches, it's good. So maybe Aaron Jones is a golden touch back. He's gonna get all the goal line work. And so you could be right. He could be an RB1 this season. Ray Gamer, what's going on, Ray? Ray said start 2. Metcalf versus Rams, going up against Ramsey. Keenan Allen versus the Browns, and Corey Davis versus the Falcons, or T. Higgins versus the Packers. No Jari Alexander, standard scoring. Okay. T. Higgins coming off the injury, so I'm going to say no. I'm going to give him a chance to come back. I like Corey Davis versus the Falcons, so you can do that. So I would say Keenan Allen versus the Browns and Corey Davis versus the Falcons. Listen, man, if you got DK, I gave you 2 players because that's my opinion. But, bro, if you sit DK, you're wrong. I don't care what DK scored. Why would you draft DK and sit him? I wouldn't do that, Ray. You got to play DK. DK, he burnt Jalen Ramsey last year for a deep ball. So you play DK Metcalf. So I would just say DK Metcalf and Keenan Allen. But the guys who I think going to score the most is Keenan Allen and Corey Davis. But when you do that, when you set a starter that you drafted in the early rounds and you lose, it's shame on you. That's my opinion when it comes to fantasy. So I'm never sitting my bell cow guys that I drafted early if they've been doing good all season, because of a matchup. So that's my opinion. What's going on, Uzi? What's going on, bro? Yes, guys, like the stream. Uzi says like the stream. Make sure you like the stream, guys. Second take says who to start? A.B. Johnson or A.B. Johnson, I don't know who A.B. Johnson is. Woods, Julio, or Tim Patrick start 2. If Julio plays, I'm going to say Julio and A.B., and that's Antonio Brown. But maybe you talking about somebody else. So, yeah, off of what I'm getting from this, I would start Julio and A.B. So, guys, before I get to the rest of the comments, I'm going to go read out my next waiver wire pickups for my wide receivers, running backs. Where is my Okay, there we go. Okay. So, running backs. The first running back that you should be picking up if you need a running back is Damian Williams. And then listen, this is no particular order. This is my list. Damian Williams is a PPR guy. He can catch really good. I don't think he gets 20 carries. So, why am I picking him up to think he's going to carry me to a championship or win this week? Maybe if you think that they're going to target him in the pass game. The run game, I think, is non-existent when it comes to Chicago. David Montgomery covers up a lot of stench in that offense. The next guy that you should be picking up, and y'all ask some of these questions, is Samaje Perine. Yeah, Samaje Perine will get all the green zone touches. Chris Evans is not going to steal a touchdown from him when it's like 1 yard to go. But Chris Evans will steal passing down work. So if you're PPR, Samaje Perine, his ceiling is lowered. The next guy, and this is a kind of an edgy pickup, is Jeremy Mcnichols. If Julio and A.J. Brown is out, you got to play Jeremy Mcnichols. It's just that simple because they're going to use him in the pass game and they're going to use Derek. But Jeremy can have 7 to 8 targets. I think he had 7 to 8 targets this game. So, yes, I like Jeremy Mcnichols. Another guy in Chicago that you can be picking up in case they don't trust Damian or Damian's not healthy is Khalil Herbert. Now, Khalil Herbert is a solid player. He's nothing special, but he's solid. He was drafted there. He can catch. He got good hands, and he runs pretty good. I think he might even run a little bit better than Damian Williams between the tackles. The last but not least guy that you should be picking up, and he's not going to get the full workload yet, but if something happened to Chris Carson, he will, is Alex Collins. He played a lot more than Chris Carson. Now, Chris Carson could be going through an injury. I get it, but I still like picking up Alex Collins for a stash in case something happens to Chris Carson. So that's my running backs, guys. Let me see. Second Take says, when is Gallup coming back? I don't know, bro. I think it's maybe 2 more weeks. So they don't need him, so they're going to make sure they bring him back slowly. Ray Gamer says, RB1, Cook, RB2, CX, Flex. Kareem Hunt probably will do that. You said Kareem Hunt probably will do that? Equals Kareem Hunt probably would do that. Okay. Yeah, well, all I know, bro, is Kareem Hunt is actually killing Nick Chubb this year. Kareem Hunt is a nice play this year. I like him. I drafted him where I could. I couldn't draft him a lot of spots because I'm a 0 RB guy. But Kareem Hunt is a nice play. So yes, that's all I can say about that comment. Is Kareem Hunt is really good. So I think that's what you meant, bro. Second Take says Murray looks like he's starting running back on the Ravens. Yes, he is. Got to go with the old guy. They call him the AARP squad. Ray Gamer says, I have to play against Derrick Henry this week. Wish me luck. Yes, I got you, bro. Hey, that don't mean nothing because you playing against Derrick Henry don't mean that you're going to lose. Oh, okay. Ray Gamer said they 4-0. Okay, that's fine, but you still can whoop them. I seen a lot of undefeated teams go down. I was an undefeated team that got taken down in the Scott Fishbowl. Ray Gamer says, I lost 1 in this league. Okay, so you killing it. Ray? Brad asks, what's going on, bro? He says, traded Tyler Boyd and Jamal Williams for Adam Thielen. Did I win the trade? You traded Tyler Boyd and Jamal Williams for Adam Thielen. As of right now, bro, you didn't. But Adam Thielen could come in and have 12 touchdowns this season. So I have to wait and say if you won or not. But right now, it looks like you didn't win it, bro, because Tyler Boyd is a PPR guy. I like Jamal Williams. He's more consistent to me than DeAndre Swift. Thielen is the second receiver, but we know he's the goal line, the green zone receiver. So that's why I'm not going to sit there and say you lost this trade. It could be a great trade. So I'm going to hold off before judging it. So, yeah, bro, it was cutting edge. I like it as far as that, but I'm not going to say you won it yet. Ray Gamer says, Brett S, yes. Brett S says, what's good, bro? Glad I made it to stream. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. I'm glad you did too, man. Guys, make sure you like the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Inceptus, what's going on, Inceptus? He says, what's up, bro? Corey Davis or Jameson Crowder rest of the season? Corey Davis. Carlitos Way says, bro, I need 2 flex for PPR. AB, Emmanuel Sanders, Damian Harris, Jameson Crowder, Michael Pittman. So for PPR, I'm going to say AB. And I'm going to have to tell you Michael Pittman. AB and Michael Pittman. What up, Matt L? He says, what up? Hit the stream. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, guys. Matt L says, I'm going to hit the weights while watching. Yes. Yes, bro. Go ahead and do it. Get that. Make sure you get them arms in, too. Get them arms in, too, Matt. Anthony, what's going on? Anthony, subscribe to the channel if you're new, bro. Glad to see you here. Great cutting edge of fantasy football family here, bro. He says Jacoby Myers or Javonte Williams. In PPR, I'm going to go with Jacoby. In standard, I'm going to go with Javonte Williams. Matt L says, the only thing I don't like about 16-team leagues is there's pretty much no waiver wire. But I like that. I like the deeper the league, the better I like. I don't like a bunch of players on the waiver wire where anybody can get a good team. I like you to be able to draft your team well and be able to make good decisions for the waiver wire. So I like deep teams. I don't mind playing in a 32-team league. I said what I said. You know, a lot of people might not like that, but I'm okay with it. Second Take says, I got the Jets winning in London. Ooh, that's not bad. They can win that game. That's not out of the realms, bro. You might be right. You might be on to something. Ray Gamer says Cowboys defense versus the Giants or Pats. Cowboys defense all day. And then he says the Pats defense versus the Texans. Oh no! Wait a minute. I'm gonna go back with the Pats defense versus the Texans. I'm sorry, Pats defense versus the Texans. Probably will pick them both up. I'm picking up Dalton Schultz. Yep. I dropped Will Fuller. Okay, that's good. Dolphins defense and Tanya. Yep. I did pick up Knox last week. Okay, yeah, bro. You on point. You making some nice moves. You making major moves. Major moves. Matt L says, I'm trying to flip Jefferson for Saquon and Antonio Gibson. Bruh, I love it. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get all the Saquon I can get. And I got a lot of Gibson already, so I want to get Saquon with him. I want that stat. What's going on, Drew? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, bro. Glad to see you here. But Drew says, Nick Chubb and Callaway for Dalvin Cook. PPR, good trade. No, it's not. I wouldn't trade for Dalvin Cook. I wouldn't want no part. He's too injury prone right now. Maybe for the rest of his career. I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. He's made his money. They should pay him all because he's earned it. He's been a top 5 back for what? The last 3 to 4 years. So he's good regardless. Second Take says Gordon, Davis, Devontae Smith, Knox, start 2s. So Melvin Gordon. Mike Davis, or there might be Corey Davis, Devontae Smith, Knox, start 2. I'm going to tell you to start Devontae Smith. And if that's Corey Davis, do it. But if not Corey Davis, then I would say Knox. But Corey Davis and Devontae Smith, I'm starting. Second Take says, Ayuk droppable. No, I'm not dropping him, but you can drop him. Like I'm not going to be mad at people for dropping him. But I want Ayuk because I don't feel like Debo is going to be the main targeted guy on that team for the rest of the year. Debo can get hurt. Anything can happen. I just want to stash Ayuk if I can because I feel like he's going to trend. And hopefully if he start booming for you soon, you know what I'm saying? You can have something. But I'm just not going to drop Ayuk. He's too valuable in my opinion. Second Take says Jamar Chase, AB, Ayuk, Lamb, or Corey Davis. Start 2. AB. Bro, I can't. I'm going to say Corey Davis, most definitely. I like the matchup against the Falcons. Corey Davis. And let me see who Cincinnati is playing real quick. Packers. I'm going to say Corey Davis and AB. I'm going to say Corey Davis and AB, but it's really, really close, bro. That's a hard decision to make because Lamb is good, too. I don't want to tell you just to sit Lamb. So Corey Davis and AB in a vacuum. Ray Gamer says, I have David Montgomery, bad news about him. Yeah, he's going to be out for 5 to 6 weeks. It's okay. You got to keep moving. Injuries happen, especially to running backs. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go over my wide receivers now for waiver guys that you should be able to pick up. So, the first guy, there's no particular order, is Rashard Bateman. Now, listen, you should have stashed him last week, but Rashard Bateman has a chance to be the number 1 on this team. I'm not saying Marquise Brown is going to just vanish, but Rashard Bateman is a better route runner. He's bigger. He might be a better player. I said what I said. He's the only one that gave Marlon Humphrey hell in camp. He was killing Marlon Humphrey. Marlon Humphrey is on his way to be another All-Pro again, to have another All-Pro season. So I love Rashard Bateman. Go pick him up if he's out there on your waivers. Another guy, and this guy is a deep sleeper, but you should be picking him up just to see if you got room on your bench. It's Josh Gordon. He looked good. I know that don't mean anything. So if you just want to stash a guy and see what's going to happen on this high-flying offense, which is Kansas City, he can help Tyreek Hill. All you gotta do is say, listen, if you guard me one-on-one, I can run deep and beat you. If he can do that, this offense is going to be hell. So I say Josh Gordon is worth a stash or worth a waiver wire pickup. Another guy that you should be picking up is Marquez Callaway. Now listen, he only had 2 targets, but it was deep targets. I don't know no other wide receivers that you should trust on this team. So I don't know what else to tell you other than if you need a wide receiver, Marquez Callaway is out there. He's the number 1, but he's not getting the most targets. It's herky-jerky on this offense, but he's still worth a stash. Another guy, this is my waiver wire pickup for wide receivers for this week. He's the guy that I feel like you should go and spend maybe 25% of your fab. And this guy is Kadarius Toney. I don't know when Shepard is coming back, but even when he does, if Kadarius Toney has another game like this, they're going to make sure they have him in there because Daniel Jones looked phenomenal. And if Kadarius Toney helps Daniel Jones look phenomenal, they're going to make sure that they have Kadarius Toney on the field. So go pick up Kadarius Toney. I love him. He's my favorite wide receiver to pick up this week. And another guy that's a deep stash is MVS. Now listen, you can go get him. You ain't got to put no fab on him because he's hurt. So nobody's going to pick him up. But stash him. Because when he gets healthy, his targets was like 4, 6, and 6. That's a lot of targets for MVS. And Aaron Rodgers is trying to throw long touchdowns to him. I like that upside for MVS. So MVS is a nice stash, guys. So let me get back to the comments. Matt L says, I haven't seen you or heard before, Ray. He was in here last year, Matt. He was in here last year. Yeah, Ray was in here last year. He said, what's up? Manuel, what's going on, Manuel? What's going on, bro? And he said, Manuel says, and he also has AJ Brown. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, let's take a chat. Brett S. Brett S says, if Julio Jones is out, should I start Marvin Jones or Allen Robinson? If Andy Dalton play, I'll say Allen Robinson. If Andy Dalton plays. If Andy Dalton don't play, then I'll say Marvin Jones. He was like, hi, Matt. That's what Ray Gamer said. Manuel says, what do you think of my chances of winning, TD? What do you think of my chances of winning? Okay, let me see what you got. I have Kyler, Damian Harris, Zeke, Hopkins, Jefferson, TJ, and Myers at the flex. You got a nice squad. You got Kyler Murray, and then you got Zeke and Hopkins. Damian Harris might be struggling right now, but you can find another running back. And then you got Jefferson. Bro, you got a good squad, bro. You good. You good. Leon, what's going on, Leon? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, bro. Glad to see you here. Cutting edge content. But Leon says, J.D. McKissick on waivers. Should I drop Gaskin for him? Yes. I hate to say it, man. You got to. I don't know what's going on. I could tell you to stash him and hold on, but I don't have any reason to tell you that, so I'm not just going to tell you something in vain. So I would say at least pick up J.D. McKissick. At least he's getting some play. You know, he's sniping touchdowns from Antonio Gibson. Matt L says, if Fields plays, start A-Rob. Yes. Well, listen, if Andy Dalton plays, you start A-Rob because they know A-Rob got to get the ball. So I'm fine with playing him against anybody. Playing him with any starting quarterback. Second Take says, Deontay Johnson, AB, Woods, Julio, or Tim Patrick start 2. If Julio plays, I say Julio and AB. Julio and AB. Matt L says, Jones is all right. He's just getting column, volume. Okay. Yes, I think Jones, you talking about Aaron Jones. I don't know what Jones you're talking about, but I think you're talking about Aaron Jones, and you said he's all right. He's just getting value. Okay. Manuel says, Josh Allen, Chase, it says Josh Allen, Chase Edmonds, Mike Davis, Hill, Marvin Jones, Mark Andrews, and A.J. Brown. That's another killer squad. A.J. Brown, Mike Davis. Oh, if that's the guy you're going against, I don't know. But that's a nice squad. Josh Allen's a good quarterback. Mike Davis, but Tyreek Hill, Andrews, and AJ Brown. That's a nice squad. Second Take says, out of these 5, who should I trade? Javonte Williams, Zeke, Barkley, Aaron Jones, and Josh Jacobs. In my opinion, it would be Aaron Jones or Josh Jacobs. Aaron Jones, you can get something real nice for him. But yeah, the other guys I'm keeping. Matt L says, I believe Patterson could have been a star all these years if he was used properly. You're right, Matt. You're exactly right. People are shocked that he's doing good things like this. I'm not shocked, but you're right. Because he's old and then he's a receiver back. I'm not surprised. Bruh, you preaching. You preach. Matt also says he played wide receiver, which makes him a stud back. Yep. In the receiving game. And don't matter how old he is. He's good. I agree. Monty, what's going on, Monty? Monty says, TD, would you trade Kareem Hunt for AJ Brown at PPR? Yes, I would. If I had good running backs and I need to build up my receivers for to win the championship, yes, I would do it, bro. As long as you got good running backs. So you shouldn't be hurting if you trade Kareem Hunt. You should say, man, I need a running back now. Because you traded him. You traded him. But listen, I would do that trade if I needed a killer receiver. Inceptus, what's going on, bro? Inceptus says, what tight end should I pick up for week 6 since Pitts has a bye? Mike Gesicki versus Jaguars, Dawson Knox versus the Titans, or Dalton Schultz versus the Pats? I would say Dawson Knox versus the Titans as far as right now. As of right now, I would say Dawson Knox. Matt L says, hey, Monty, I think I would do that. Okay. Inceptor says, also, what did I do with Miles Sanders? Drop him for Gainwell? Yes. I don't want no part of Miles Sanders. Trade him or do something with him. But Gainwell is the guy that you need out of this backfield. Dustin, what's going on, Dustin? Glad to see you as always, bro. Thank you for tuning in. He says, good evening, my man. Rate this trade. Melvin Gordon and Antonio Brown for A.J. Brown and Jamal Williams. You got A.J. Brown, and I'm okay. I think you won the trade. I think the A.J. Brown won the trade because you have the better player. But Melvin Gordon and Antonio Brown are really good players. They're above average players right now. But A.J. Brown upside is tremendous. So if you want to go for that upside, and then you got Jamal Williams with him being a guy that's more healthy, he stays more healthy than DeAndre Swift, you can have 2-star quality guys. You can have A.J. Brown as a top-tier receiver, and you can have Jamal Williams as a starting running back because DeAndre Swift has went down, or DeAndre Swift, he just didn't get used that much a certain game. So, bro, I like the trade. I think if you the A.J. Brown, Jamal Williams side, I think it's a B. Melvin Gordon and Antonio Brown side, I would call it a C+. Second Take says, should I sell or keep A-Rod? If you got plenty of receivers, I would sell them. You said, I got Tyreek, Justin Jefferson, DJ Moore, A-Rob, and Waddle. Yes, I would sell them. Second. Monty says, appreciate your input, Matt L. Yes. Matt L. always, he knows his fantasy. He knows his fantasy, guys. Wesley Love, what's going on, Wesley? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. Glad to see you here, bro. Make sure we hit the like button, guys, and subscribe. But Wesley says, start 2, Pittman, Woods, Robinson, Shepard. So Shepard, if he's back, I don't know if he's going to be back this week, but I wouldn't start him. Not right away. Robinson, yes, James Robinson. I would start James Robinson and Michael Pittman. James Robinson and Michael Pittman. Wesley Love said also Prescott or Stafford. I would say Stafford just for the way they plays, but Prescott has upside. So I would say Stafford. Second Take says, is Gaskin a buy low? No. He's not a buy low. Not right now. He's a leave alone on the waivers. Manuel says, I'm 4-0 in my family league trying to three-peat. Wish me luck, TD. I got you, bro, and I'm going to help you get that championship. You're going to three-peat. Second Take says, which tight end should I pick up for week 6 because I got Pitts as my tight end 1, Knox or Gesicki? He says, which tight end should I pick up for week 6 because I got Pitts as my tight end 1? I would say Knox, bro. I would say Knox. Because I get it. I mean, I think I answered that question earlier. But Knox, with the matchup they're going to have that week, I like Knox. Hollywood, what's going on, Hollywood? He says, would you trade Cooper for DJ Moore? Would you trade Amari Cooper for DJ Moore? Yes, I'm taking that DJ Moore. I will trade Amari Cooper to get DJ Moore. DJ Moore is booming this year. He's hitting those touchdowns that he finally had, that he hadn't hit in his whole career. Second Take says, do you think Urban Meyer gets fired? They shouldn't. But it's possible. Maybe he did that on purpose because he wanted to get fired. I don't know. Guys, you got to think like that sometimes. The Second Take says, also J-Rob or Javonte Williams or Murray for my RB2. James Robinson. RB2 all day. PPR, yep, James Robinson still. And Dustin says, yes, sir, I need this. I need the upside. I'm going for it. I'm dealing with the problem of Robert Woods and A-Rob and hoping to get some wide receiver help out of A.J. Brown. Thanks, my friend. Anytime, bro. Okay, guys, so my last position is tight end. Now, I'm going to give you 5 tight ends that you should be looking to pick up off the waiver wire. So the first guy is Dan Arnold. There's no particular order, but Dan Arnold, he got traded. Their tight end is down. He should get 5 to 6 targets a game. So I like Dan Arnold. If you need to stream a tight end, try it. Go stream him. Another guy that I got on my team, and I just need touchdown upside, is Johan Johnson. I got a really good team, so I'm playing it for the touchdown upside. That's all he is. He's not going to get a bunch of targets, but he can score a touchdown because he's like 6'6", 6'7". Another guy, Max Williams. The reason why you go to Max Williams is he's on a high-powered offense. So if you stream a tight end, you don't know nobody to stream, go pick up Max Williams just because that he's on a high-value type offense that he can get a green zone target because Kyler Murray is being dynamic this year. So sometimes you got to stream a guy not for his talent, but because of the offense that he owns and the targets that he can get. Another guy is, and I got a bonus guy for you too on the tight ends. Another guy is Dalton Schultz. Now, most of you should have already picked him up last week, but if you haven't, go get Dalton. Dalton he's the number 1 tight end on the Cowboys, even though Blake Jarwin is getting snaps and he did get a touchdown. But Dalton Schultz had like 7 or 8 targets. So Dalton Schultz is going to be fine for tight ends. And another tight end guy, and I kind of like this guy. I'm not going to say I'm going to stream him every week or something, but I like him for as a streamer, is C.J. Uzomah. C.J. Uzomah is a really big guy. He's talented. He's not the old guy. He's not George Kittle or nothing, but the guy is not terrible. So I like picking up C.J. Uzomah if I just need a tight end. I know tight end is not a lot of good tight ends. It's really a streamable type position other than like the top 3 guys. So C.J. Uzomah is a good guy to stream. He's not no guy that's going to have a bunch of 1,000 yards receiving or anything like that. But he's from week to week, he can have 2 touchdowns. Now, my bonus guy is Mo Alley-Cox. Now, listen, Mo Alley-Cox is not getting a lot of snaps, but maybe they start using them since that, they haven't been playing that well. So pick up Mo Alley-Cox, stash him. Maybe he gets a lot of green zone touches because he's 6'8". You know what I'm saying? So Mo Alley-Cox could be a guy that you can stream or pick up and stash because maybe Jack Doyle is not working out for him, and they want to give it to somebody, switch things up. Maybe the quarterbacks need a bigger target in the green zone. So I like Mo Alley-Cox. So let me get back to the comments, guys. Alex, what's going on, bro? He said, yo, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Sean Bonds, my homie, what's going on, bro? He said, what's good, bro? Start 1 wide receiver, T. Higgins, Devontae Smith, or OBJ. Devontae Smith. The Second Take says, Cowboys going to win this week, I think. Bro, hey, I'm telling you, my Cowboys is nasty. I'm putting money on them against everybody. That's just me. Alex says, damn, I'm here late. You good, bro? Can anyone give me a rundown on who he's recommending? Yes, guys, y'all can do that. And I'm going to read the list out. Before I get off, I'm going to read the list straight through, but I'm not going to break them down anymore. But I will read the list one more time before I get out of here, Alex. Ryan, what's going on, Ryan? Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Glad to see you here, Ryan. Hey, this is a great family, fantasy football family, bro. Cutting edge content. Glad to see you here. Make sure you smash the like button and subscribe. And also, guys, I have an OnlyFans. As you see, it's on the bottom. Go to OnlyFans. And guys, on OnlyFans, I do stars and sits because I don't do stars and sits on YouTube. That's only for my premium subscribers, which is my OnlyFans subscribers. And I do stars and sits, and I also do consultations with you within typing. But a phone consultation, I charge $40. But if you are OnlyFans member, I talk to you for 20 minutes. This just for this year for $20, guys. 30 minutes for 20 minutes. I'm sorry. 30 minutes for $20 if you're an OnlyFans member, guys. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Because sometimes you like, but what about this? And somebody just type something into you. It's different. But when we on the phone talking, and I can look at your whole team, I can give you a better assessment, and you can make better decisions to win your week, guys. I said what I said. So that's why I'm not telling you go to OnlyFans just to subscribe for $10. It's to help you out. Because I know a lot of you guys are like, well, you just told me to trade this player. Well, but I paid this for them. They don't know nothing about your team and giving you advice. That's why OnlyFans, it kills that. I know all about your team because I've been going back and forth with you. You didn't post your teams in the post section. So I know about your team, guys. So I'm not gonna keep going on that, but make sure you subscribe, guys, because it's very good content there. But Ryan says D-Hop for Ridley and Michael Thomas. I wouldn't do it. And like I said, I don't know the rest of your team. So in a vacuum, I wouldn't do it. I'm not getting rid of D-Hop. Not for Michael Thomas, because you don't know how Michael Thomas plays with Jameis or Taysom. So I would say I'm okay with him playing with Taysom, but certainly not Jameis. But Jameis is the starter right now. So I'm not getting rid of D-Hop. Really, I like it, but I don't know if Matt Ryan continues to pick this up. So you could be on to something. So I would say do it if you got a good wide receiver other than D-Hop, not really on Michael Thomas. Joshua says, pick up LaVisca. Well, Joshua, if you're new, subscribe to the channel, bro. Glad to see you here. Hey, this is cutting edge content, bro. Make sure you hit the like button. But glad to see you here, Joshua. Joshua says, pick up LaVisca, Darnell Mooney, and Damian Williams, and AJ Green. Do I drop Ayuk, Pollard, Curtis Samuel, or AJ Dillon? You got to drop Ayuk. And I'm not going to tell you to drop AJ Dillon because he has too much value if anything happens to Aaron Jones. So I would say Ayuk or Curtis Samuel. Those are the guys that you can drop. Hey, thank you, bro. Second Take says, I got to go, bro. Good stream. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it. Matthew Seaver says, you think giving Patterson and getting Gibson or Edmonds is a good deal? Yes, that's a great deal. If you can do that, you go do that deal right away for Gibson. Edmonds, I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm not going to sit there and say do that for Edmonds. But Gibson, you definitely do it. Dustin says, if y'all haven't liked and subscribed, do it and support our friend here. Yes, guys. Hey, appreciate that, Dustin. As always, bro. Glad to see you here. Hip Hop Nation said, is it time for Puka to turn up? Hey, you know what? I'm thinking about it, bro. Hey, I don't know why they ain't playing him, but Puka is a beast. So I'm waiting for him to play. Maybe he gets out there, maybe he don't. I don't know. Maybe they put him on special teams. Who knows? Alex says, is Mike Davis straight up droppable at this point? I don't have anyone worse to drop for waivers right now. Well, I've got Josh Gordon. Not sure what the outlook for him is. Look, bro, if you got to drop Mike Davis, you go ahead because you got a good lineup. You got a good team. So go ahead and drop Mike Davis. Some teams he's really valuable on. Some teams he's not. My team, he's valuable. But your team, he's not. You can drop him, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. Richard Watkins, what's going on, bro? He says, bro, You have done it once again and another awesome episode. Stay blessed, my man. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, as always. So, guys, that's all the questions right now, but I'm going to read some of the waiver wire guys that I told y'all to pick up as early on the video. So I'm going to redo this. So, wide receivers. I like Rashad Bateman. I like Josh Gordon. These are waiver wire pickups. Marquez Callaway. Kadarius Toney, which is one of my favorites, the pickup for wide receivers this week. And MVS, and he's basically a stash because he's hurt. You don't got to fear no fab. You can pick him up. You don't got to spend your waiver wire priority or nothing. You just can pick him up after waivers go through. MVS. Okay, let's go to running backs. Damian Williams. I'm not a big fan of Damian Williams, but he is the backup to David Montgomery, so I will be a fool not to mention him on this video or this live stream. So Damian Williams. I'm not picking him up because I don't think the Bears offensive line is good enough to support a good running back outside of David Montgomery. David Montgomery breaks more tackles than any running back in the league. So you think Damian Williams is going to do that? Now, if they go out and use Damian in the pass game and get him 10 targets, then maybe he has some type of fantasy value. But I don't see that. So Marquez P. Ryan, that's a committee. Chris Evans been getting totes already. They've been putting Chris Evans out there. So why would I go put Samar P. Ryan out there just for a green zone touchdown? Hopefully that he gets in the green zone and he fall in. No. So he's in standard, you may play him, but in PPR, you definitely can't play him because he's not going to get any catches. Okay, here's another guy. This is kind of like a deep sleeper, but I like him. In case if Julio Jones doesn't play and AJ Brown don't play this week, Jeremy Mcnichols, yes, from the Tennessee Titans. Go pick him up because Jeremy Mcnichols can get a lot of targets out the backfield because they got to find somebody to throw the ball to that they can trust. And Jeremy Mcnichols had a good week last week. Another guy is Khalil Herbert. He's the backup to Damian Williams. So they're just a guy that they might run out with a committee. It might be Damian Williams and Khalil Herbert getting toast. So I don't know. Just a guy that I'm naming. It's a waiver wire video. Alex Collins. I like Alex. This is a stash. Your boy Chris Carson hasn't been playing that well. Maybe he was hurt, but Alex Collins looked better than him. So I'm saying pick up Alex Collins. Because if something happened to Chris Carson, you got a bell cow on this type of offense with Pete Carroll. I don't care what Russell Wilson, if he's cooking or he ain't cooking. Alex Collins, if Chris Carson's out, Alex Collins is a good guy to have. So, tight ends, Dan Arnold. I like Dan Arnold. He got traded for, so they're going to get 5 to 6 targets because they have no tight end there. You got Johan Johnson. He's just touchdown upside guy. If you just need a touchdown, you got a good stack team, and you don't want to spend a waiver priority, you can go get Johan Johnson, and he can give you touchdown upside. He's 6'6", 6'7" guy. Max Williams, high-powered offensive guy. That's the only reason why you're picking him up. Sometimes he's not the most talented tight end, but he's getting more work than a lot of these guys because he's on the Arizona Cardinals, and they always scoring points. Another guy is Dalton Schultz. Dalton Schultz is one of my favorite guys. You should have picked him up last week. If you didn't, he's probably not out there this week, but if he is, you go pick him up. He's the number one on there, even though they got Blake Jarwin. And C.J. Uzomah. C.J. Uzomah, he's just a guy that you can stream. If you don't have nobody, you don't like the matchups, C.J. Uzomah can have a nice matchup one week, and you can play him. Okay, quarterbacks. Trey Lance. Don't go start Trey Lance over none of your top 12 quarterbacks. I don't give a damn about none of that. Now, if you got a bottom guy like you got Jacoby Brissett, you got Matt Ryan, and you don't like what he's going to give you this week, you can play Trey Lance over him. I like Trey Lance. Go pick up Trey Lance, and you stash him if you only got one quarterback. Because you need to have two quarterbacks, at least one quarterback on the bench for your bye week. So Trey Lance, I like Trey Lance. Trevor Lawrence, I think he starts picking up. I like the matchup that they have. I don't think that the Titans defense is good enough to stop Trevor Lawrence or get him riled up in the pocket. So I like Trevor Lawrence. I also like Zach Wilson. Yes, I said 3 rookie quarterbacks. I like Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson is fearless. He's like, he's having a Peyton Manning rookie season where he's learning where to throw the ball and not throw the ball. Quarterbacks that don't never get that out of their system throw picks for the rest of their career. Quarterbacks that get that out of their system, they move on and go forward and don't throw those type of picks. So I'm okay with Zach Wilson throwing picks. I just want him to get better game per game. And I think he can. Against good matchups, he's going to have against good matchups, Zach Wilson's are going to have really good games against Corey Davis and stuff like that. So Zach Wilson is a guy that you can pick up. Another guy is Taysom Hill. You know what Taysom Hill is. I don't think Jameis holds the job for long. He's not playing that great, so I think Taysom Hill do come in there. And another guy is Taylor Heinicke. Taylor Heinicke is balling out. He's peppering Terry McLaurin. So and he's running too. He's mobile. So Taylor Heinicke is a guy that I would pick up on certain matchups, and I would play him, and I wouldn't look back. So guys, those are guys that I'm telling everybody to pick up on your waivers. I hope you guys got that. Alex says, who would you drop out of Josh Gordon, Marvin Jones, Mike Davis, and standard scoring? I'm going to say Josh Gordon right now. I got to say Josh Gordon because I haven't seen him do anything. Marvin Jones, receiver went down. He's the most targeted wide receiver on his team. Mike Davis is just a back that's getting a lot of work. He may not be getting all the good touches. Maybe Cordell Patterson is killing him as far as getting the touchdowns. But Mike Davis is still getting, 15 touches a week. So I'm not going to – I would say drop Josh Gordon before you drop any of those guys, especially if you might need them later on. Ray Gamer says, thanks for the help. Have a good day. You too, bro. Appreciate it, Ray. As always, bro. Glad to see you back in here this year. Sean Bond says, I have the RB trio of Darrell Henderson, Swift, and Najee Harris. Your thoughts? Love Najee Harris. Swift, if he's healthy, he's nice. If they got good in the matchup, he's going to kill in the passing game. Darrell Henderson, he's the starting running back on the Rams, so he's going to get working around the green zone. So I think I like those backs, but Najee he's special, and I think you should ride Najee out and get all those targets, especially in PPR. So I like Najee. I like those running backs. I would maybe try to move Swift or Henderson for something better if I could, but if you can't, ride it out, bro, because I know you got a good team. I've seen your team before. Rodney Santana, what's going on, Rodney? Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Glad to see you here. Guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. Let's get the likes up. Guys. But glad to see you here, Rodney. Rodney says, just traded Robert Woods and Mark Andrews for Metcalf. Had Pitts on the bench. Bro, you good. I love that. You upgraded your team. You consolidated. That's why I tell people to do consolidate, get better. Take two good players and turn them into a better player. Alex says, how are you getting on your leagues, bro? Great question, Alex. I'm about to put them in the chat right now. I'm about to put my leagues in the chat. That's what I wanted to do for this live. I was going to talk about my team. Okay. So let me see, which one should I have? Okay, guys, there we go. All right. So these are my team. These are my teams, guys. All right. So this is one of my leagues right here. As you see that I am 2-2 in this league. And this I lost this week. You see the reason why. I got Antonio Gibson. I got Derek Carr, I got Antonio Gibson, I got Mike Davis. I got Tyreek Hill. I got DK Metcalf. I got Keenan Allen. I got Tyler Higbee. I got Jamal Williams. I got AJ Green. And I got Big Ben. Big Ben and Derek Carr are the reason why I lost. But it's okay. I'm 2-2. I'm fine in this league. Okay, let me go on to my best ball league. This is my best ball league right here, guys. Hold on. Let me see. Only supported on Sleeper mobile app. Okay, it won't let me go to that one. I don't know what the hell is going on, but let me go. Let me move down. Okay, so this is my other league. This is my it's called the Fantasy Extravaganza, and over on this league I got Russell Wilson, I got Antonio Gibson, I got Mike Davis, I got DK Metcalf, I got Keenan Allen, I got AJ Green, I got Pat Freiermuth. I'm sorry if I'm killing this name, guys. Marquez Callaway, Jacoby Myers, and Justin Herbert. I won this week. I'm 2-2 in that league. Now, this league right here, I'm smashing. This is a dynasty league. This is my dynasty league, guys. So in my dynasty league, you see I'm 3-1. I won this week, 372 to 271. I had Jalen Hurts, Antonio Gibson, Mike Davis, Cole Beasley, DK, Devontae Smith, Leonard Fournette, AJ Green, Jamal Williams, and Tyreek Hill at the Superflex. And then those are my defensive players. J.J. Watt, Bobby Wagner, Levante David, Mike Jenkins, Shaq Thompson, Matt Milano. So, guys, I'm 3-1 in that league. In this league, I'm not doing that well in this league. This is another best ball league. It might not even show it. So it won't let me show my best ball leagues. Okay, here's another league that I'm in. 3-1 in this league. Clubhouse league. And I told y'all should get on Clubhouse too. Russell Wilson, Michael Carter, Mike Davis, DK, Terry McLaurin, Pat, Brandon Ayuk, Callaway, and Heineke. So I've been riding that Heineke bandwagon. Okay, let me see. I think I got one more league. I can't get this thing to scroll down. Come on, bro. Yeah, I can't get it to scroll down. Okay, so here's my other league right here, guys. Okay, in this league, I'm 0-4. This is Dynasty. So what happened, reason why I'm 0-4, I had Cam Newton and I got Trey Lance and Taysom Hill. And none of these guys started. So I didn't have no starting quarterback. So I've been losing because I don't have a super flex quarterback that's scoring 50 points. But it's okay. Trey Lance is getting on the field this week, right? So I'm about to boom. And I'm okay with it. I can come back from 0-4 down. I'm fine with it. It's a dynasty league. I'm still building up my team, so I'm fine with that, guys. So those are some of my leagues, guys. I just wanted to do that. So let me get out of here. Let me stop sharing the screen. Okay, there you go. So let me go up and see what the comments is saying. I know y'all gonna judge my team, but I like it though. I want to hear what y'all think about my teams. Okay, but yeah, that was a great question, Alex. But Boss Man, what's going on, Boss Man Fat? Boss Man says, I have Montgomery on the bench. I got Melvin Gordon and Nyheim Hines. JT is my other starter. Okay. Should I pick up one of the Bears RBs or roll with Hines or Gordon? Roll with Gordon. I wouldn't pick up none of the Bears running backs. Matt L said, I'm back, guys. I love it. My homie, he love when I go live, man. He's a faithful subscriber, man. I appreciate him too. Boss Man Feta said, assuming Monty is out for some weeks, yeah, I'm still not going after it, bro. I think it's some other stuff that you can go on the waiver wire get. I'd rather get Jeremy Mcnichols, Alex Collins, maybe Khalil Herbert. I mean, you can go get Damian Williams, but I wouldn't spend my priority on it. I wouldn't spend no fab on it. MP says Henderson is going to go crazy next few games. He has a good schedule and has been looking good. The Sunday game, he had 90 yards and 5 receptions on 30 yards. He also is a 3-down back. Yes, you got. I agree with you 100% of what you said, MP. I got some really great guys in here that know fantasy, guys. Y'all impressed me. MP, Matt, Sean Bonds, y'all know fantasy. And guys, if I left anybody out, I'm sorry, but trust me, y'all are savvy. That's why y'all listen to me, because you're savvy. Matt said it was announced 4 to 5 weeks knee sprain. Yes, it's 4 to 5 weeks. Could be longer. Alex says, I'm 3-1 and my shitty team being carried by the Bills D and their kicker. I got you. Okay. Yeah, the Bills D, they balling. Boss Man Fat says, yeah, I thought so. Yep. Let me see. And Matt L said, I don't even know what's wrong with Gaskin. I don't. It could be the coaches. Who knows? My homie here, Just Dave. What's going on, bruh? Glad to see you here, bruh, as always. He said, my bad typo. You good? You good? You good? Ian Taylor. He said, what's up, bruh? Hit the like button. Yes, guys, let's get these likes up in here. Hit the like button. Alex says, should I be getting worried about Kittle looking like a bust at his well, he just looked like a bust. No, you shouldn't be. Listen, it's only 3 tight ends: Travis Kelce, Darren Waller, and Mark Andrews or T.J. Hawkins. So I say 4. Outside of those 4, bro, there's nothing else really to go to. Kyle Pitts is good. He's gonna pick up. He's gonna be in that elite tier, but not now. He's not. So I would say you got Kittle, bro. Keep that elite tier guy unless he get a bad injury. So I don't think you should be getting worried right now. It's a tight end position. It's volatile. It's tight end. Matt L says, I'm telling everyone right now, Javonte Williams is elite. Get him before it's too late. Yes, he's right, guys. He's right. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Go get Javonte, guys. He's strong. He runs hard, really hard. And I think he's gonna have a role. Now, I don't know, Melvin Gordon. It's asking a lot for him to give him the whole role. So I don't know if Melvin Gordon, if he just goes to the bench and Javonte gets 100% of the snaps. But still, Javonte Williams is elite. I agree with you 100% on that, Matt. Alex says, damn, you love Gibson and Davis. Yeah, bro, I do. I'm a 0 RB guy. So I drafted those guys late, bro. I traded for Gibson in a couple leagues, but I drafted my receivers first in most leagues, bro. Most leagues I drafted my receivers first. But he said, he said, you love Gibson and Davis. I do. I did. I love Gibson. Davis, and he ain't boomed yet, but it's coming. Matt L said, he's my number 1 target in my leagues. Yep, he should be. Javonte is a monster. He said, I'm out. Partners is better back than Davis. He said, I'm out. Partners is a better. Patterson, he said, I'm out. Patterson is a better back than Davis. Yes, he is. He is. But I took him in the beginning of the season. Nobody knew Cordell Patterson was going to be doing this at the beginning of the season. I'm okay with Mike Davis because I feel like Mike Davis is going to get some goal line touches. Just got to be patient. I think Mike Davis can be a league-winning player. Not high scoring, but he can boom around times where he can help me win me some weeks. So I'm going to keep him on my team unless I got to drop him. Matt L said he was passed around 5 teams for years. It's no shocker he isn't a 3-down back. Yes, he was passed around. They didn't know how to use him. The NFL was slow to use hybrids. That's why I've been talking to y'all about hybrids. They coming in the NFL. If you can't catch and run, you're not going to be used as no running back unless you Derrick Henry. Okay, let me go back up here. Alex says, Matt L, Javonte splitting with Melvin. Is he not? Yes, he is. He is splitting. Melvin is hurt. Okay. If Melvin hurt, okay. I missed that too, Matt. I didn't know he was hurt. Okay. Yeah, guys, pick up Javonte Williams and watch Melvin Gordon on the injury report. Matt L said, I think he's a better running back in the first place. He is. But Melvin Gordon is not giving up that position that easy. He's fighting for everything he got. Matt L says, did you see that 33-yard run? He put the entire Ravens D on his back. Yes, I did. I seen that, man. And he was carrying them for 10 yards. I seen that, bro. It was fantastic. Matt L said he went beast quake and looked like Marshawn Lynch reborn. I'm telling you, he did. He did, bro. You said that yesterday. He did. Okay, so Matt, guys, that's the link to watch it. I think that's the link. Matt L says, check it out. Yes, I will, bro. Thank you. Matt L says, drag like 2 dudes for 8 yards. He did. I seen that. Carlitos Way says, bro, should be worried about Chris Carson. He's my RB2. Yeah, you might want to go pick up Alex Collins just to see what happened, bro. So you might be a little bit worried because you know how Chris Carson is with his injuries. MP says, now that Montgomery is injured, I really robbed my guy with that trade. Basically, I got DJ, Justin Jefferson, C.H. Henderson for giving up Tyreek Hill. Whoo! Yeah, you winning. You gave up Tyreek, bro. I got to give it to you. You bold, MP. You bold. I can't do it. I'm cutting edge, but I ain't bold. Cutting edge is different than being bold, bro. But it looks like it's working out for you. So I'm not above anything, bro. Great job. Because I couldn't have gave away Tyreek. Matt S says they don't want to use Kittle properly. They gotta let him cook in the red zone. Like, come on. Yeah, but he's different. You gotta give him gadget plays around the red zone to get him in. Even if he's not a great route runner. I don't know why they don't use him like that. It may be Shanahan's system. What's going on, Jay? Glad to see you here, bro. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, Brand. This is a great fantasy football family and it's cutting edge content, bro. Make sure you subscribe to the OnlyFans too, where I'm available for you all times of the day, and I do my starts and sits for my weekly starts and sits. But Jay says, should I give Chuba a chance this week? Yes, you should give him one more chance. Give him one more chance. Big Con, what's going on, Big Con? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. Make sure y'all smash the thumbs up button, guys, as you come in. So glad that y'all are here, guys. I really appreciate it. But Big Con says, I'm 4-0 in my 8-man league. Should I fade Tyson? Yes. And L Bell, yeah, because you're an 8-man league. You should. Those guys should be nowhere near on your roster. For Gainwell, LaVisca, Mooney, or a backup running back for the Bears. Nope. Keep Gainwell, LaVisca, and Mooney. No backup running backs for the Bears. MP says, Gibson goated. I ain't going to drop him because he's playing his worst games right now with like 15 touches. He's not playing bad, just not getting the touches. 100% MP. I agree. I agree. 100% MP. Matt L says, this is a freak athlete and he has crazy hands and don't even pass to him. And when they did the last few weeks, Jimmy G threw him trash passes. You right. I don't know. They love George Kittle. He's getting paid. You know what I'm saying? So I'm okay with it. I think he's gonna boom. You just gotta be patient. It's fantasy. It happens like that sometimes. Matt L says, I think Sherman Kittle gets better. Hopefully, they will. This whole offense is gonna get better, especially when Trey Lance gets some work and gets some experience. Alex says, hoping Barkley and Davis can keep up last week's production. Didn't draft him round 1 and 2 for nothing. Yes, Barkley gonna boom, bro. And Davis is gonna be okay too. I'm telling you, Davis is gonna be okay. Now you don't expect him to be like no Saquon or nothing, but he's still gonna give you a couple weeks where he get a fall-in touchdown with some catches, and that's all you can ask from him. MP said, I got Javonte Williams on my bench. You good. So you ready to play him when he gets that role or when you need to play him. Matt L says they use him blocking too much. He's an elite pass catcher and possibly the most talented tight end. I agree. That's why they use him for blocking, because he's so talented at doing it. Actually, that's what makes him one of my favorite, because he's really good at blocking. Alex says, right now I've got Deontay Johnson in my lineup over Keenan Allen. Standard scoring. What do you think? I think it's okay. I like Keenan Allen better, but they don't got nothing to do with me liking Keenan Allen better. Deontay Johnson is a better play right now. So you keep playing Deontay Johnson, bro, even though it's standard. MP says, DJ Moore, one of the guys I want to see go crazy. He's always been good, just no TDs. Yep. This year he's going crazy and getting the TDs. I agree. If you saw this week game, you saw how versatile he is. So underrated. I agree 100%. Matt L says, Big Con. Yep. MP says he's a wide receiver 4 right now, averaging 22.5 points per game. Yes, he is. He is. Matt S says DJ Moore will be a star for years to come. He will, and he's built like a running back too. That's why he's so dangerous with Yak. Jay says, I want to start Chuba, but Kareem Hunt has been doing really good, and Zach Moss probably going to do work against the Chiefs. So you can't start Chuba then. See, that's why I said, guys, subscribe to my OnlyFans. That way you can give me your whole lineup, because I'm not going to do your whole lineup on YouTube. I'm going to know it. But if on OnlyFans, if you post your whole lineup, it'll help me answer your questions that you have like this, Jay, which is like not me telling you to do something just with a few players. It's actually looking at your whole lineup, observing it, and giving you my thoughts. So, yes, you can't you won't be able to start too, because you got Kareem Hunt. You got to play him. Zach Moss is getting all the green zone touches, so you got to play him. You could start him over Zach Moss, but I wouldn't do that. And Zach Moss is going to have a lot of work against the Chiefs. So I agree, bro. He said, Big Con said, let Winston cook. Bruh, I don't know I think they scared to do it. I think they're scared he's going to turn the ball over. I want Taysom Hill to get in there, man. So I know you don't feel that way, but I respect it, bro. Everybody need what they need for fantasy. But I get it. Winston is good, but they're not letting him cook. He's a good, he got good arm talent and stuff. I'm not saying he's good because he has to prove that. But MP says, I hope. There you go with them acronyms. I got to remember. But I hope realize that what hybrids. Okay. I hope they realize what hybrids like Gibson can do. Yes, he's a hybrid. Can do it after watching Cordell Patterson. If they realize that the talent their offense will be crazy, especially with Curtis Samuel being a hybrid. I agree, bro. I've been talking about hybrids for a long time. Go to my channel, guys, and type in hybrids, and you're gonna see a bunch of videos. I've been on this. Hybrids are coming to the NFL. College been on it for 10 years. Pros is now just getting used to hybrids, but they've been in college. Okay. Yep. So Alex says, not Davis, haha. I miswrote. Okay. I meant Jonathan Taylor. Okay. I did not draft Mac Davis round 2. Don't worry. I got you, bro. Yeah. Okay. Vibs, what it do, bro? Glad to see you here as always. Guys, keep smashing that like button. Keep subscribing if you're new. I appreciate it, guys. Matt says, I would start Hunt. Yes, I would too. Jay says, yeah, but I don't know if I should start Moss or Chuba. Moss. I mean, that's because he's been getting out a lot of green zone touches. Chuba didn't do anything. He didn't get any touchdowns. So I would say Moss. But if you want to take that and be edgy and play Chuba, there's nothing wrong with that either. Matt L says, Jameis Winston is so strange to watch. He has the passing ability of Aaron Rodgers. He does with the decision maker of Mitchell Trubisky. Matt, bro, you be spitting that gold. You exactly right. I've never heard nobody put it quite like that, but you're exactly right. He needs to get his mind right. And he gets his mind right, he'll be untouchable because his arm talent is second to none. Alex says, you watched the Monday Night Football game? Boat up, baby. I watched a little bit of it, bro. But listen, the Chargers are nasty. I watched the 3 quarters of it, and I went to bed on the 4th quarter. But I love Justin Herbert. He's the GOAT. I said what I said. I'm staking my claim now. Justin Herbert would be the GOAT. And so yeah, they're gonna be really hard to beat. And Darren James, did you see how Darren James is a beast too? He's finally healthy this season. Viv says Debo went all out this past week. He did. Would you take him as a flex play over Mike Williams? I'm sorry, bro. I know that's might not what you want me to say. I'm not starting Debo over Mike Williams. Now listen, if Debo goes out and does what he does again, I mean something similar, and Mike Williams does something similar again, then maybe we can revisit this next week. But this week, I'm still Mike Williams all day. Juke, what's going on, Juke? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, bro. Great fantasy content here. Glad to see you in here. But Juke says, do you think that Robert Woods will get more targets as the season goes on, or was that his ceiling, and should I trade? Bro, I think he gets more targets as the season goes on because they're going to have to use him because they're going to take Cooper Kupp away. And once they take Cooper Kupp away, they ain't going to have nobody else to go to but Robert Woods or Tyler Higbee because they're going to take the deep threats away unless Van Jefferson goes off, and I don't think so. So listen, Robert Woods, you keep him. I think he picks up as the weeks go on, guys, because they have nothing else. It's just a process of elimination. So he's going to be good. I say keep him. That's what I say. Keep him. That's a good question, Juke. Appreciate that question, bro. Oh, okay. I see that. Matt L says, don't trade him yet. Wait for his value to go up. I agree. I'll wait for something. Wait for his value to go up, and either you can decide to keep him or stash him. Matt L says, everyone agrees he's at rock bottom, so you won't get anything. It's like buying a stock high and selling it low. Hey, boy, that was preaching today. Matt L, he's on fire. And it's low. Just wait for him to get a big value. Yep. Just wait for him to go. Just wait for him to get a big value. Yes. So just wait for his value to raise, bro. Alex says Washington football team is that okay, bro? I got you now. I got you. MP says too. Okay. Y'all know how I am with my acronyms. I'm not good with acronyms. Matt L said the lines between wide receiver and running back are getting thinner, and I love it. Yes, I do too. I agree with you. Matt L says the NFL should have taken stuff from college and whoa, boy, Matt, bruh, I've been saying this for years. I agree 100% years ago, but they was too egotistic and lazy to change. That boy know his stuff. Bruh, you won't game. I agree 100. I'm the only one. I thought I was the only one saying that. I've been on that. Bro, I'm going to have to bring you on the show, bro. 100. I'm going to have to bring you on the show, man, because you spit that knowledge. And you, like you said, you want to start your own YouTube channel doing fantasy football, you can do it, bro, because you know football. I agree. The NFL, they think they know everything, but y'all don't. Y'all ain't had the best coaches either. Y'all had some of the worst coaches. The best coaches have been in college, like Cliff Kingsbury. Didn't I tell y'all, a lot of you talk about Cliff Kingsbury as the bad coach. No, that's why Arizona is booming like they is, and Colorado is booming, because you got a college coach. That's what they need. Even Lamar Jackson needs a college coach. I would love to see Lamar Jackson under Rich Rodriguez, somebody that knows how to run that scheme that he's good in. I'm telling you, I said what I said. So the pro coaches, they're going to have to get phased out, and you got to bring in young, innovative coaches from the college game that work can spread you out and put guys in space. I agree with you, Matt. You preaching, bro. But the MP says last year I was thinking, imagine AJ Brown running back, bro. He can play running back. I said what I said. Listen, MP, go to one of my old videos. That's what I said. The first video I did on AJ Brown and DK Metcalf, I talked about AJ Brown being a running back. When he catch it, you got to tackle a running back. You're not tackling a receiver. You tackling a running back. They got 220, 230. I said what I said. Yeah, guys, make sure you subscribe. Let's get these likes up. But Joy, guys, let me can some of my moderators make sure you put that in the chat so often. Make sure you tell people to subscribe and also like the video, like the live. But Joy, what's going on, Joy? What's going on, bruh? I'm pretty sure you already subscribed. But Joy says, "What up, bruh? I need to make a move in my league because I'm 1-3 players. I'm trying to move are Miles Sanders. Yep, you got to move him. Boyd and Woods. I like Boyd and I like Woods. Boyd and Woods will pick up, but Boyd is the third receiver, especially when T. Higgins is coming back. But I like Woods, so I will try to hold on to Woods. But you can drop the other guys. Who do you think I should target with these category players? Okay, who should you? With Miles Sanders, I would say Kenneth Gainwell. I know that don't sound that. I mean, that's easy, but I'm trying to let me think of somebody else. Kadarius Toney. I like Rashad Bateman. Marquez Callaway. Jeremy McNichols. So yeah, I would say Kadarius Toney and Marquez Callaway and Rashad Bateman. And those three receivers and Jeremy McNichols, Alex Collins. Yeah, those are some guys that you should target, bro. And bro, go to my OnlyFans. And the reason why I'm telling you go to my OnlyFans, you can put your team in there, and I can analyze it, and then I can tell you exactly what you can do or a trade that you could try to make. But it's hard for me just to tell you right now, because I'm not going to. If you put your team, I'm going to skip the question because I'm not doing people post their teams in the chat. I'm not going to do that. I've been doing it, but I'm going to stop doing it because that's not fair to my OnlyFans guys. So, guys, if you want to get your team analyzed, you want me to help you do trades, go to my OnlyFans for $10, and I got you. Okay. MP says, I feel like Henderson about to go crazy this Thursday night. Yes, I think he is because, it's just a matchup. And he's the starting running back. As long as he stays healthy, that's the key for Henderson. He gets nicked up. He gets nicked up all the time. So, what's going on, Nitin? Glad to see you here. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, bro. Glad to see you here, bro. But Nitin says, hey, would you trade Mixon Lamb for Cook? Mixon and Lamb for Cook. No, I'm not trading for Cook. No Cook. He's too injury prone. Matt L said the NFL takes too long to change things up or get creative because they're stuck in their ways. Yes, they are. They not creative. They our formation and stuff. But Bill Belichick and Josh McDaniels has been creative. That's why they got so many championships. MP says people don't realize Henderson is the same as Cam Akers in the same role. Yep, but Cam Akers he didn't get it hurt as much as Darrell Henderson. But now I guess you got to say that. So yeah, they are the same player, but Cam Akers was more reliable than Henderson was before the injury. Matt S says, what do you think of Pittman for Henderson? I think if you need a running back, I think it's fine. I don't think you're giving up too much. You're going to get what you need. You need a running back, and you know he's getting value. He's number one. But I don't want you to give him up, and then he gets hurt, and you don't be able to use him like David Montgomery. So it's a risk, but I get it. It's a nice move. Matt says Pete Carroll is prime 2002 offense. Yep, Pete Carroll is a great coach. He's one of the best coaches that I ever seen. I don't care what nobody say. Pete Carroll he's a top 10 coach of all time, if you ask me. MP says, I want Washington football team to get a college coach and not run the basic. I agree with you 100%, MP. They should. They should do it. They should do it. Big Con said, if Teddy is a full go, should I start Denver Broncos versus the Steelers? I wouldn't. I think you could have something better. Let me finish reading the question. You said, or the Ravens versus Indy. If Teddy's a full go, should I start the Denver Broncos versus the Steelers, or the Ravens versus the Indy? I guess you could go, if you're talking about defense, you could go Denver Broncos defense over the Steelers because they play the Steelers. I get that. You said Big Bear nursing a hip injury and Wentz still got the 2 sprained ankles. But listen, if Dwayne Haskins get in there, it can change up the whole game script. So I don't know about that. If Dwayne Haskins go in there, you might need to go to somebody else. You might need to go to Ravens. Because Dwayne Haskins can get the ball deep to Claypool and Deontay and Juju. So maybe they extend the ball downfield. Maybe this offense works better. I don't know. Matt L says, always ran the ball, then decided to throw at the worst possible moment. Yes, that's the pros. That's the pro deep offense for you, the pro offense. Matt L says, Pete Carroll is just – oh, okay. You talking about Pete Carroll. Oh, Matt L talking about Pete Carroll? He said, always ran the ball, then decided to throw at the worst possible. I guess you can say that, but Pete Carroll, the Russell Wilson that we love, Pete Carroll started him over a guy that he paid a lot of money to. So you got to take the good with the bad, Matt. I get it. He's not the greatest play caller. That's not what he does. He grooms talent. You don't get no Richard Sherman without him. You get no Cam Chancellor without him. You get no Cliff Averill, no Bobby Wagner. You get none of these greats that you see on Seattle. You don't get that. No Russell Wilson either. Because nobody else is starting no Russell Wilson, no 5'10 Russell Wilson over a Matt Flynn that you just paid $15 million to, fully guaranteed. So I take the good with Pete Carroll. His offenses are stagnant, but listen, that's everybody got something negative about him. Nobody's perfect, but I love the way he groomed talent. The Legion of Boom is all because of Pete Carroll. He allowed those Gus Bradley, Dan Quinn, all those guys. He allowed them to come in there and do that. Matt L says Pete Carroll is just adjusting after years of doing the same thing. Yes, but he's still, like I said, he's still one of my favorite coaches. He's still one of the best coaches in the NFL. Joey B says fair. Yep. Second take, Satiti, I'm back. What up? I'm still going, brother. I'm going hard. I'm about to get out of here in a few minutes, though, guys. Make sure you get the likes up, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. MP says, I'm a fan, and I can give you the whole playbook of the Washington football team. First down, stupid pass. Second down, run Gibson, 6 yards. Third down, take Gibson out. Either Terry say today or third and out. Oh, buddy. He right. That's what it. I ain't seen as much as you have, but that's what it looks like when I do watch it. Second takes, how much fab for Bolden? If it's $100, if you got $100 from the beginning, then I would say $5, maybe less. I always do like an odd number, like not 5, but go 6, or something like that. Because a lot of people might bid 5, so you might say go 6 or something. So I say $5 or $6. But if it's 200, I would say like $10 to $11. If you started off with 200 fab, excuse me. Second take says Minnesota D or Falcons D or Jets D, rank 3. Ranked the 3. Minnesota D, Falcons D, and the Jets D. Matt S says Gibson needs to be free from Washington football team. Yep. He's pointing up. He's saying, yep. He's pointing to Matt L, saying, you're exactly right. Matt S says, for sure, Pete is one of the best at bringing out talent and all. Yes, he is. This player's, he's fantastic at it. Yes, that's what saves him. He need coordinators around him. Jimmy Johnson was the same way. Jimmy Johnson was one of the best developable talents. I love Jimmy Johnson, but he wasn't the greatest scheme coach. He needed, what's the guy name? He needed offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators around him. So he had the guy from Minnesota, the head coach, as his defensive coordinator, and he also had Norv Turner. Yeah, Norv Turner. He had Norv Turner as his offensive coordinator, which was really one of the best coordinators ever. His son, Scott Turner's really good. So, so it's a lot of coaches that can groom talent, but they're not the best X and O's guy. Matt S said his play calling is questionable at times. Yeah, I don't think Pete Carroll's plays. He just say, no, I want you to do this or do that. So certain times of the game, he will tell you what to do. But hey, he's a head coach. I still will take that, bro. I still will take it. Second Take says 28 likes. Can we get 30? Yes, guys, let's go for 30. Let's go for 30. Matt S said the Bears play calling is even worse than the Washington football team. Yes, it is. Matt Nagy need to be fired. Matt L says it's terrible. They have an accurate big arm quarterback and refuse to throw more than 15 yards. Matt L killing them, bro. Matt L says they got to set Fields loose and let him cook. I agree. They got to put him in the right position to be successful. Yes, guys, let's go. We got them 30 likes. Appreciate it, guys. Let's go. Let's get the subscribers up, too. Let's get these subscribers up. Let's go for 1,000. Because when we get 1,000, I'm doing a giveaway. I'm doing a giveaway, and it's going to be for OnlyFans. I'm going to do one for YouTube, and I'm going to do one for OnlyFans. MP says, me and Matt L got to take over the Washington football team coaching staff and free Gibson. Yes, bro. Me, you, and Matt L. Yes. Hey, I'm going to tell you something now. Guys, we know football, so we can do better than a lot of coaches. We might not know that we might need to get some experience just to see what the coaches do for a year. But after that, we can call the schemes. We know who to get the ball to better than a lot of coaches. So I agree, bro. Matt L, you on point. MP, you on point. And Matt, yep. 30 likes, sheesh. I'm telling you, bro, we growing. Let's do it. And here's the last comment, guys, and I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. And I appreciate everybody being in here. I really do, guys. I love doing what I do, and I love y'all guys. I really mean it. I'm not just saying that for clout. Y'all can tell. That's why I went so long today, because I promised y'all that I was gonna give y'all a waiver video. So, but yep. And let me see. And Stephen Drakes, what's going on, Stephen Drakes? Hey, glad to see you here, bro. He said, should I drop IU? And how do you feel about Mooney, Gainwell, and starting Murray going forward? Bro, don't drop IU. I think he picks up later. I don't know why. He's too talented. I think he's just going through, he's just not getting the targets, and they just filling things out. I think his targets picks up later down the season. You said, how do you feel about Mooney? I like Mooney. They got to go to Mooney. They talking about putting Andy Dalton in. If they put Andy Dalton in and he don't go to Mooney, the GM might go down and fire him. I said what I said, guys. I'm not playing because he want to see his talent develop. He don't want to see his pick players, and then he put in a quarterback that can't give him the ball. So if he don't throw the ball to Mooney, when Andy Dalton gets in the game, they're gonna be fired, and then they're gonna come bring in the coach, and he gonna have to start Justin Fields regardless. So I like Mooney. I love Gainwell. Those are two favorite guys that I like that's on the waiver wire, or guys of this that you got on your bench. And yes, you got to go start Murray for going forward because they don't have no other running backs. Tyson Williams, you got to drop him. They didn't even use him last week, so it's okay to use Murray. Yes, thank you. Second Take, I appreciate it, bro. Matt S says for sure, keep it up, TD. I will, bro. Matt S says thanks for helping me up with the waiver wire. Yes, I got you. MP says, if we the coaches, I would give Gibson 30 touches, 20 carries, and 10 targets. Terry 15 targets. Curtis hybrid with runs and deep balls. Bruh, I agree 100%. I can't rebuttal that at all. Silver Rapture, what's going on, bruh? Glad to see you here. Matt L says, MP knows what's up. He does. Silver Rap, this is the last question, guys, and then I'm going to read the list out real quick, and then I'm going to get out of here. He says, should I try to package guys like T. Higgins, Crowder, Jacoby, and to try to get Hopkins, Lamb, Diggs, who haven't been great so far? Yes, because I like Hopkins, I like Lamb, and Diggs. I like Diggs too, but not as much. I just think that they're going to try to take Diggs away. But other teams, they can't take their number one guys away. They can't take Lamb away because they got Maury. They got Schultz. They got Tony Pollard. You got Zeke. Hopkins. You got A.J. Green. You got Rondale Moore. But Diggs, all you got is Diggs. Unless you I think you make Cole Beasley and Emmanuel Sanders beat you. That's what I would do. So, but yeah, man, I think you can use those players to go get one of those guys. And I would say, hell, you to go get Lamb or Hopkins. Lamb, you probably get Lamb for cheap. Yep. Anytime, Rapture, anytime. So, guys, let me read off the list real quick. Waiver wires, wide receiver, Rashad Bateman, Josh Gordon, Marquez Callaway, Kadarius Toney, and MVS. Running backs, waiver wires, Damian Williams, Samarji P. Ryan, Jeremy McNichols, Khalil Herbert, and Alex Collins. Tight ends, Dan Arnold, Johan Johnson, Max Williams, Dalton Schultz, and C.J. Uzomah. Quarterbacks, Trey Lance, Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Taysom Hill, and Taylor Heineke. So, guys, those are my guys that you should be picking up for waiver wires for week 5. Y'all have a great night, guys, and I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.